They say that the gold is in the follow-up. So you should follow up, right? But they never say how hard it is to actually follow up with somebody who either may not want to hear from you or never responded. So what do? Okay, so as I mentioned in my message, that I really put myself into launching Double Your Profits in 30 days this time more than I ever have before. And so what I found is that I had to be kind to myself. If I wanted to move through these set points, I had to be kind to myself. And that looked like using a lot of tapping, which if you don't know what that is, I'll talk about it here in a second, but using a lot of tapping and naming my fears. Okay, so we hear this a lot. What does it actually look like? Well, here's what it looks like. Tapping is a scientifically proven way to calm your nervous system. We tap on different acupuncture points on our body. For me, the easiest one is right underneath your collarbones, because with 10 fingers and this big of a place, you can't help but accidentally hit something. A lot of people are worried about doing it right, so just go here because you can't do it wrong. So I tap here and then I start naming, right? Oh my gosh, what if I send this out? What if they think I'm spammy? What if they think I'm salesy? What if they think this is a bait and switch? What if they hate me? What if they don't like me? What if they tell me never to contact them again? And you know what? Sometimes I get those when I send my monthly money minutes. People unsubscribe and it says, too many emails. And I'm like, but I only sent 2. I'm never sending another one again, right? And you just tap and tap and tap. So let me give this example. So if you've ever paid for a sales and marketing program, you already have all the strategies that you need to get started. You don't need to buy another one. How do I know this? Because I bought a few. And I've spent a few more $1,000s than I care to admit on sales and marketing programs that may or may not have paid themselves back because, not that they weren't good, but that I didn't implement them. So one of the strategies that my friend recommends is one-on-one reach outs. These are about the worst thing for me to do because I'm not really good at keeping in touch with my friends. So only reaching out when I have something to sell them doesn't feel great. So before I do it, I'm like, what if they hate me? What if they think I'm salesy? What if they think I'm spammy? What if they don't want to be my friend anymore? And then once I start to get that deep breath that I just took there, and I feel things calming down, then I sit down and I send them a message. And the gold is in the follow-up. So most of them I didn't hear back. And I thought, well, I reached out to them, so done, right? The gold is in the follow-up. So I sent a second message. Oh gosh, I already sent her one. What if she didn't answer because she doesn't want to hear from me, because she doesn't want this, because now I'm just bugging her and I'm being annoying and I'm landing in her inbox and I'm taking up space and she's going to tell me never to message her again. And I sent the second message. And I didn't hear anything back. And so I thought, oh, done my job. I reached out twice. But the gold is in the follow-up. Okay, here we go. I'm going to have to message her a third time. I don't think she wants to hear from me. If I message her this third time and she doesn't want to hear me, she is really going to tell me to go fly a kite and never message her again. And so I brought some humor in. I wrote, "Boo," with a picture of a ghost. And I said, even if you don't want to join my program, you're still allowed to talk to me. And you know what she wrote back? I am so sorry. I've been so busy. And yes, I'm not going to be able to join this time, but please keep inviting me. I love hearing what you have going on and I want to know. So please invite me next time. What? You don't hate me? You don't think I'm salesy? You don't think I'm spammy? And you're apologizing to me? Oh my gosh. And now I have permission to reach out to her again next time. And so that's how we gradually increase our set points, is that we're kind to ourselves, we calm our nervous systems, and we say, oh, it's actually okay to send one-on-one reach outs. It's not the worst thing in the world. She didn't yell at me. She didn't kill me. And it will warn you that you might get somebody like that, right? I have definitely received that. I've had a sales call where a woman said, "You are so salesy. This is terrible. It's just a bait and switch." And I was like, and so there's another point on your fingertips that you can do under the desk that nobody can see you doing, and you can be tapping on your fingertips going, okay, she said I'm salesy. She said I'm spammy. She said this is a bait and switch. This is my worst nightmare. I hoped that this would never happen, and it's happening right now. And then when you get done, you're like, I'm still alive. I can do this. I'm still alive. Okay, I survived. She did think that I was salesy and spammy. Was I say, ooh, I was a little bit salesy and spammy. Okay, I see how I said that. Okay, this is how I would say it next time. Right? And it just becomes feedback from the universe that we can implement next time. And again, I would do this under the table where you would never see me doing this finger tapping. So that is how you can make more money with the sales and marketing programs that you've already invested in, using the strategies that you already have, and you don't have to invest any more money in it, because all you have to do is raise that set point that says it's not okay to reach out, and move it to where it's like, it is okay to reach out, or it's okay to reach out in this way, and you just slowly start increasing it to where it feels like no big deal. So do I think that next time around I'm going to go through the same thing? Yes, absolutely. Do I think it'll be as intense? Nope, not at all. Except that most likely, because we're human and this is what happens, I'll probably add on something else that's outside of my comfort zone, and I'll go through the same thing again. But it's okay, because I can be like, oh, this is scary. I've never done this before. I don't know about this. I don't know if I can do this. And what'll happen if it fails? What'll happen if it succeeds? What if this actually works? What if people come, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'll do, right? And you just go through the whole thing again. So I hope that you've enjoyed what you've gotten from this monthly Money Minute, and I'll see you next month.